Guys, welcome back to my channel where I share my spiritual journey, my healing journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between, nothing but authenticity. So I just want to talk about in this video, just and she's been sharing my narc story and this being a generation Christian narcissist and my situation and connection, all that stuff like that. So, and one thing about, the mask, you know what I mean? Like in this connection, you're called to, it's called to bring you back to who you are at a soul level, a core level, right? So you go through a process, like as I share my process with you guys in the beginning until, and continuing as I healed and evolved and went through all this stuff like that. And so, but it's about, in this situation, and is about bringing yourself self-love, you know what I mean? Throughout my whole journey and, coming from unhealed, unawakened, and to healed and awakened, okay? And conscious, whatever you want to say, but unconscious, conscious, but anyways, and so in the beginning, like I share, this is done, like I said, and I share my story, on this, and one thing about narcissists, they, again, wear a mask, you know what I mean? Like, and like, they are very codependent people, like I share, they're leeches, all that stuff like that. I share my story, okay? And the way my process and all the stuff that happened in my situation. Like I said, I dealt with a very egotistical, prideful, disgusting person that I would never associate myself with. And so that's where I look back in my story and it it's like, it makes sense. You know what I mean? And, two different people. Okay. Again, this was, like I said, in the beginning was a really strong connection. I broke that. And energetically, this person, again, trying to, again, he, like, calls himself a warlock, whatever, and so intentionally is, like what in the beginning, when I first came across this person, all the stuff with that, I was not healed, I was unconscious, I didn't have all this information. Now I healed, I evolved, right? Totally two different, now you reap what you sow, but so when the wheels turn, now it's like, it just empowers me more, this person, again, like I said, much of that, I don't even care anymore. But like I said, there is nothing I want. Again, you see, this person has, again, this whole journey clung to me while, you know what I mean? Like, codependent, stealing, liar, all that stuff like that, energy vampire. Anyways, clung to me, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like have you ever had someone so like they're childish? Oh, no, I don't want to say childish because I watch videos and there's beautiful, these children these days are really smart. So immature child, whatever you want to call them, you know what I mean? A man-child, there you go. And anyways, and so, like I said, very cocky person. I don't have nothing to do with this person. I don't want nothing to do with this person. Now, the wheels are turning. You can look at it either way. This person either is going through, you reap what you sow, because everything, you know what I mean? We have what we call, you reap what you sow. Debts, you know what I mean? So even though say you want to change your life and you're trying to transform, say this person is trying to start walking into his health, he still has to reap what he's sown, okay? So, and there's no coming back from that. You still have to pay your karmic debt. So whatever you want to call it, you reap what you sow, karmic debts, whatever you want to say, okay? What you put out is going to you still have to deal those cards. That's why I say watch what you do no matter what. And whatever time and God sees fit, he's going to pour that back into your life, okay? So again, I went through so much and in this whole connection and, anyways, dealt with someone and immature and just, like I said, I don't want nothing to do with this. Say this person does heal or does choose to heal, evolve or whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like that's how much in this connection that this person, like, I don't want nothing to do with it. Very selfish individual in my situation, very selfish. Okay. Very nasty, and like I said, I broke this. I went on my healing journey. I healed, I evolved, I did my thing. So now this person's going through his, you can't like deal the cards that were dealt to you, or like you can't hang or what? You don't know, they're leeches, okay? I've told this person numerous times, you know what I mean? It's like in the narc's head, you know, like I said, they can't, you know what I mean, fathom that, oh my God, this is this, like I said, nasty individual, you know what I mean? Like I have, like I said, nothing, you know? So when, and there's the physical and then there's the spiritual, okay, part. And I have nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing at all for this person, you know. I've held back my tongue a lot, and it's in the scripture about that too. I was like, whoa, and it really does, you know what I mean? But like this, like I said, I was dealing with this person, you know. Again, he chose a different path, like I share, and in this, you know, in this energetic connection, you rebalance, okay? So you have to align with each other, okay? In order for God, or this person, like, you know, this person, again, chose to go down a different path. I chose to heal, evolve. So now, energetically, I've evolved. I've healed my energy. So this person's trying to portray a mask, trying to, you know, portray to be something and want to talk in the physical, but energy, it doesn't align. So you cannot meet up. You cannot try to talk to me. Like, remember, you guys, in the beginning of my journey, okay, I tried to reach out and try to talk to this person about this, all this stuff, about this connection, everything, okay, you guys? Nothing, okay? It was nasty. But the other way around, it was intentional, not my situation, you know what I mean? And so, anyways, and so now this person's been trying to, you know, hasn't healed. You cannot go near me unless this person's healed. This person does black magic. He does not align with me, okay? You get what I'm saying? And he does all the witchcraft like that. I align with who I am on a core soul level. So in this connection, unless if this person aligns to who he is at a soul level, not a mask. So when he wears the mask, he's aligned with whatever he has right now. When he removes that mask and aligns with his core soul level, that's when the God or the universe, even if he needs to apologize or whatever. I mean, like, you cannot align with me when the door is shut or your energy is off. You know what I mean? You cannot wear a mask and try to come in energetically. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I dealt with a very, very, like I said, I'm going to say it, cocky, nasty individual, you guys, you know, and, again, this done. This person will go in my energy, and then this is where he was tested, you guys. Like in the beginning, when I was connected, this person to go in my energy is powerful. You have to be trained for this kind of energy, okay? Because it gets you cocky and nasty. You know what I mean? Like this person, okay? And treating people nasty, okay? And so, anyway, so he'll come in my energy. Oh, look, she's in you know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here like, I dropped this mother effer like a dime. You're done. Like, I dropped him like nothing, you guys. It was simple. It was easy. And then he tried, like I said, he tried to do the most in my situation, you guys, and the most, you know what I mean? Like, and, continually, you guys, as you see, you know what I mean? Like, and, sorry. And one thing I learned in my journey of self-love and putting myself, if I'm not loved and I'm not taken care of, I'm not taking care of nobody. Nobody. And nobody should be that way in your life, okay? When you are not loved and not nourished, there's a lot of things in my life, and you're not, and this person's trying to nasty narc, which, no thank you. I know I talk about it. I share to help others. You know what I mean? No, thank you. They're users, they're abusers. They just want to come in. You know what I mean? I have a lot. Let me tell you guys stuff. And going through all this, you know what I mean? Like, and of my life, okay? And nobody, no, this person, nothing, okay? So, kick rocks, you know what I mean? This person kick rocks. He could deal with his own, whatever it is he's going on, whatever is going on in his life and stuff like that. Kick rocks, you know what I mean? Like, and he could deal with his own issues, you know what I mean? Like, and it's, like I said, God is forcefully removing this person, you know what I mean? Because obviously you guys see, I've been through a lot on my end, you guys, and then picked myself up, okay? And again, this is when you deal with somebody that's abusive and nasty and codependent. Not the other way around. I would never codependent it. I was nice when this person had a chance to be in my energy. He treated me like a disgusting person. You know what I mean? And that's lessons. Again, in these connections, they're all about learning lessons. I can tell you every step of the way of what lessons this person's learning. You know what I mean? I already went through all my process. You know what I mean? But with a good heart. See, there's two different intentions here. You know what I mean? And so, anyways, and so this person going through whatever he's going through, you know, I'm not stopping, whatever he needs to go through, you know, like I said, it's not my problem. You have to go through stuff. I went through stuff all by myself. You know what I mean? All by myself. And like I said, this is another video, but this person counted me out, treated me like, you know, didn't believe, didn't invest, nothing. You don't get to just all of a sudden think you and then the best person didn't even heal, so no thank you. You know what I mean? And then try to come in and now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already headed, you know what I mean? Like, done. You know what I mean? Like, I learned my lesson, I did this, I shut the door, and it's become like an obsession with this person, guys. And so, like I said, those are demons. Like I said, I know what I'm dealing with, okay? And this person, like I said, all this, the same things he did in the beginning, he's like the same old shit, you know what I mean? And like I've been, like I said, very strong. This person is disgusting. I have nothing to do with it. I want to make sure every word that comes out of this person's mouth is a lie from the pit of hell. Okay, they're nasty. It's just like something, I don't know what you know what I mean? It's like a demonic thing. Oh, look, like disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want nothing to do with this person after everything. You know what I mean? Like, I've been kind. I've done the whole kind spiel, all that stuff like that. Now I just be me. You know what I mean? Like, and this person's not welcome. This person's not welcome at all. He's trying to figure out how to get no, there's nothing. Heal the fuck out of yourself. Grow the fuck up. There's no getting in my good graces. And this person kept on. These people are disgusting, okay? It's like you can't breathe because these people are so codependent. I rose up. This person has been nasty. Very, very nasty. I've been through this journey myself. Nobody believed in me, especially this motherfucker. Okay? Nobody. I took all this information. I just share my story. You know what I mean? Pour that shit back to myself. Heal the fuck out of myself. You get what I'm saying? And not tolerating that. The fucking abuse. I don't see myself. I don't see shit with this person ever. You don't align with me. You will never align with me. I will never like you. I am way more classier. Okay? Mind you, this person, like, continued to wear a mask, tried to, like, steal ideas, like, all this stuff like that. Their leech is. Okay? Now, I have, like I said, you guys, been along my journey, you know, and had nobody to believe in me, okay? But God. And I took that, got the fuck back up. Like I said in my other video, and chose to make my own table. And that's what I did. I chose to pour that energy back in and love myself and learn. Never. You're not going to put, like I said, disgusting. You don't get that choice. You don't get that option. You don't get that option no more. The connection was about learning a lesson, and I fucking passed that with flying fucking colors, okay? We don't have the same morals. We don't have the same values. We don't have the same beliefs. They're like, ugh, just gross. You know what I mean? Like, and they, you know, and you wonder, like, you know, too, it's like, this person had a fair shot and he fucking blew it. Get the fuck out of my energy. I mean, like, I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean, you guys? Like, I mean, this person is just disgusting. And you guys, like, and I have so much. This is a proof of a fake person. I have things I share. This person is not to be trusted. He's fucking psychotic, okay? I will never trust him. I have, you know, my dad, like I said, had a stroke a couple months ago. And is dealing with Alzheimer's. Where, you know, I share this in my videos. Now you have a fucking fake ass motherfucker. And you have a real, okay, I'm just giving you a good example. A real man would never, ever do this shit that's a fucking childish, immature person does. You know what I mean? In these dynamics, you get with me, but I have so much to share, but you have like the similar past. Like I grew up, I didn't get the cards dealt with me all my life. I'm not like this person, you guys, okay? I share one of those stories about them always playing victim and using their story, you know what I mean, or the trauma right there, and play victim. There's a certain point in our life where we have to, we grieve from that, right? And we go the fuck up. And that's where that childish wound that he has that needs to be healed. And he played even childish when he was like, I was trying to share my advice, trying to, you know, help this person, like just generally caring, trying to help this person to heal so he can be better. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking heal. I'm like a fucking childish man. Not a child, a man child. You know what I mean? I shared. This is like us releasing the last of the. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I went through a spiritual thing. I went through all this shit. But my dad is on 1 minute. He's like, you know, unconscious. He's like scared. You know, when somebody's walking in, when that happens to somebody, I don't know what age, it can happen to anybody. Okay. But, yeah, he just had a stroke and he started losing, you know, 1 minute he's confused and all this stuff like that. And then 1 minute he's my dad. And you know what I mean? Like, and, he'll ask me, he's just trying to hold on, you know? And I'm going through all this shit. On top of it, I'm on the fucking little... Sorry, on top of dealing with this fucking psychotic person, okay? I don't know what I dealt with, you guys, in this connection, but it was like a strong, energetic connection, and he was doing it intentionally to hurt me, guys. And you know, like, I'm very grown, I'm very mature. Like, when you go through shit like this, you have to, no choice, you know what I mean? And so, to evolve and like I said, I've always been the one to help everybody, you know? And then when all this shit happens to me, there's nobody. So I healed, and I said, it's okay. But I will never, ever let them back in my life, ever. You know, I'll heal, forgive, whatever God asked me to do. But they will never, ever re-enter my life. Anybody that's ever made me a burden, hurt me in any way, I'll get back up. Again, you can remove every single thing, and I will rebuild, honey, from fucking scratch. Like I said, I had to learn from this other version of me. And I did nothing wrong but love people in this world, you guys. And I got repaid with evil. Sorry. And from family, just... Sorry. My dad, it's really hard for me because I can't, you know, I'm trying to... And then you work your ass off and for someone to fucking steal and shit like that. And I'm sitting here, I can't even... see my dad right now. You know, he's in California. He's God has put him, help get him into facility and do all this stuff. You know what I mean? So he's want me watched and stuff like that. But I can't even be there for the one. I don't care. I don't care about this shit. And you know what I mean? And then one person that goes in this world. I can see my dad, you know. And he's scared, you know, because you're losing all your independence, you know? You're losing all your independence, you know? He's like, oh, I'm going to go back to my place. I'm going to go back to my place. Like, that's their place, you know? And he's like, I'm going to, you know, go back there. I'm going to die there, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And it just breaks my heart. Like, and so, it's just hard to see that, you know? And it's hard because I seen the way my mom died. I didn't get to say goodbye, and I didn't have that closure, you know? I just asked God. That's all I wanted to be, and I don't know how to do a situation. I can't just up and move. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, and go out there and there's like an order, you know, process. So I've been working with the case managers and anyways, and so I'm sorry. And then so much, guys, and oh, God, it's okay. You can see, you know, I had set up his phone so he could see me video, and you could see, you know, he's just scared, you know, it's like losing everything, you know what I mean? Like in his memory, and like I said, you know, things in life happen, you know, and I don't know, it's make me strong, you know, and I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't care. I don't give a flying F. Like I said, this person never has cared about me. Nothing, okay? And now it's all of a sudden this person, you know, and it didn't even heal. Fuck that shit, you know what I mean? Like, no thank you. I healed, I evolved. You can't come around when you're unhealed. Does not work. It will not work. They'll keep saying, doing the same fucking shit. Same shit over and over like I dealt with. I don't want nothing to do. It's not this person saying it. It's the opposite. This person doing the opposite. He is the one attached. He is the one constantly, you know what I mean? Obsessed. Now it's become a session. At first they try to do all the shit in the beginning, you know what I mean? Come against me, do, like I share my story, right? Now it's become an obsession. You know, it's like I said, the demons, you know what I mean? Anyways. This person is like I said, I went through awakening and all that, and the person did the opposite. So you're off balance now. You know what I'm saying? This person didn't chose the path. He didn't chose to have faith in the beginning. He didn't chose, you know, like in his connections, you have to either choose to work together. And then, but in my case, it didn't work together. He'll evolve. Nope. So we're aligned. No, this person did the opposite. He worked against me in this whole thing. So it's all fucked up. And then I have to, you know what I mean? Like, and then this, I mean, just nasty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about this person. I generally don't give a fuck. Like, remove yourself. Like, this person, just because, and this person, like, in the community, my past, around 2015, I didn't know about this until a couple years ago, until all this stuff I went through, okay? So you don't have, just because you know somebody doesn't mean they're your friend, doesn't mean that they're your loved one, doesn't mean they care about you. This is the perfect example. This was just a lesson in my life. Bye-bye. I don't know this motherfucker. I don't want to know this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about his life. You know what I mean? I don't care. This was a lesson. I learned it. And this person kept on and 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 kept on like a fucking child. Like a fucking man-child. This is not, it's abuse, okay? But it's funny because everybody that counted me out, right? But everybody, family, like everybody is coming to me. But why was I the one counted out? I mean, that just shows me who the fuck I am. You get what I'm saying? It shows me that I'm the empress. I'm the boss. I'm the leader. Get what I'm saying? I choose who the fuck I want in my life, who the fuck I don't. This person is not my man. He's nothing to me. Disgusting. The nosy motherfuckers. They have no care in the world for nobody but them fucking selves. And this person's learning a very harsh lesson. This is not a joke. And I'm going to tell you that right now. When a real woman's going through pain, a real man is there for her. Let me tell you something. A real healed man is there for her. They're not causing you more pain. That is toxic. That is not as a low vibrational energy that needs to grow the fuck up. Or go and mingle in low vibrational energies where you belong. And not in my fucking energy. Like I said, you can't, it's not about what you attract, it's about what you entertain. Because you attract all kinds of shit, you know what I mean? I mean, I hadn't got to breathe these last couple of years, that what I went through, you guys, and I'm trying to be, like, calm and all this because this person was so nasty, and, his energetic connection, this is like a, at first he mocked all this connection, all this stuff like that, it's real, and now the tables are turning, he's going through everything I went through, okay? Everything, every single thing. Probably times 10 because you don't do that, just like God pays those, like what does it say? God will give you double for your trouble. Everything I went through, God is repaying me for all that pain I went through. I don't know how. Like I said, my intentions when I came across the people were very pure, and God's seen that. I'm very honest and true. That's just who I am. I speak the truth. You know what I mean? And people can't handle the truth. So they ride like this shit I went through. Nasty and want to stay in low vibrational energies. Yo, you're never going to grow. You're never going to get ahead in life like that. I just need to release, guys. God has been my blanket through all this pain. Nobody, you guys, everybody. And it's like, it's sad. It's like, it was sad for me, but I'm strong, you guys. Like, I'll deal with it. This is like I said, I've been on a spiritual journey. This is called a delayed action. I guess just, things maybe I haven't been holding back and I don't know, but like I said, my situation is not a really hard lesson. Like I said, he worked against the wrong woman, honey. The wrong. Like, I'm telling you guys, I had no choice to be strong in this, but fuck that shit. You know what I mean? When I tell you, like, dealing with, like, there is nothing ever that this person can ever do to mend this, ever. And that's his problem. It's not my problem. I don't see this person. I don't respect this person. Like I said, this person did the most and nasty. He goes around cocky, like still portraying to be, you know what I mean? Like with his head cocky, like, oh, look at she's upset. It's never been that way. The whole time, you guys. This thing was about them bringing to the core self. Removing that mask. You cannot connect with me if you're not authentic and real. You cannot. And honest and truthful and everything. You cannot. It does. We don't align with each other. You guys get him saying he wears the mask. I don't. I'm real. I'm a real person with real problems. And I'm proud of myself for this far I came in my life with just God's help. And then I went through all this and I got the fuck up and I'm still. But anyways, this is long. Sorry. I just need to release, guys. Like, thank you guys so much for those that watch, those that come. Whoever. I'm just... Okay. Like I said... It's hard to see, someone you love just go through that stuff, and so it's, And like I said, I don't know, besides this, whatever spiritual, I don't love this person. I don't want nothing to do with this person. It caused me so much in my life. Like, I mean, so much nasty, you know, entitled, nasty. Like I said, you reap what you sow. It's gonna learn. See, that's now that he's getting started to reap what he sow. They can't handle. But I handled it, so you can handle it by yourself. Deuces. I'm not codependent on this person. I've learned to be dependent on God. This person going through all that, all the shit you did, all this and that, and then they want to try to run back to me. What the fuck after all the shit he did to me, and try to fucking ask for help and shit. I'm gonna counterfeit, bro. I heal. Fuck no. Are you kidding me? You get what I'm saying, guys? Like, this person's trying to wear a mask. Oh, look. Oh, I can go take her. I can go over here. Psych. Not for me. No, you won't. Ever. Again. Ever. Again. Go take care of your own fucking shit that you put yourself in. Thank you guys for letting me vent. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.